Warning, the following video will contain spoilers for an episode of Miraculous Ladybug. If you want my recommendation, watch the episode I am watching before continuing on with this video. But if you don't care about spoilers, then just sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, guys, it's been a week since the Miraculouses were taken from me, and I've lost all sense of caring about my hygiene. Though weirdly enough, it's only with the facial hair, and I have no idea why it's not with me brushing my teeth or taking a shower. Oh, whatever. Now I just feel like playing a video game where I beat the crap out of somebody. The only problem is I'm having a hard time deciding on which one I want to play. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection or Ultra Street Fighter 2. Or how about neither? You hear that, gods of Miraculouses or whoever's messing with my DVDs? I am not playing into this sort of trick! No, I'm just gonna play some Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I'm gonna have fun with it, whether you like it or not. Alright, since I never get a break around here, I might as well review this episode. Good freaking God! Seriously, how does that even work?
Because it's magic?
Why do I even bother asking? Illuminati confirmed! Hello everybody, welcome back to my Miraculous Marathon. An episode all about gaming. Just, what else is there for me to say? Being honest, I really don't know how this could go wrong because, well, it's an episode all about gaming. I mean, there's a lot to like about this. I don't really play video games as often as I used to because of this job, but I still like to play video games regardless. And I do enjoy video game related media. I mean, my favorite Disney movie is all about video games, and there's even a Sonic Boom episode about video games.
You run, roll, and collect rings as fast as you can.
Ah, that sounds terrible!
Oh, just you wait until 15 years later. The main character will be killed off and be kissed by a human to be brought back to life. Sorry, I was distracted. Now, because of the weird order with these episodes, I actually have a chance at looking at Volume 4, It's Ladybug. I wish there was a better title for that. Okay, let's just open this up. Wait a minute. Marinette's pants and Ladybug's outfit? In a mask? With eyes? What even? Oh, boy, God help me, I has sinned! Yeah, apparently you get this so-called paper doll with the DVD. You cut along the dotted lines of these things and you could dress her up just so she could be Marinette, Ladybug, Exposed, or Expo. But there's just one tiny problem that I have with this. How am I supposed to cut this without severing her limbs? Seriously, you would need an X-Acto knife just to be precise with these cuts. Especially right here. Because Marinette's mask has to go on top of her face, they actually gave you two dotted lines that you're supposed to cut into just so that this particular tab can go right inside. And another thing, you're seriously marketing a paper doll to kids? The same target demographic that could easily do this? So yeah, while the paper doll may not be as lame as the comic or as insulting as this, it's still pretty pathetic. But it's better at the very least. Just from this alone. Also in here is an advertisement for some action figures, something that I'm into, even if there's a Chloe figure and a lady freaking Wi-Fi figure, and the previous 3 DVDs for more Miraculous adventures. Again, late for the party. So with all that said, let's have a look at episode 15, The Gamer. So we begin this episode with...
Guess what? I was 2 spots away from transforming back and revealing my true identity to Cat Noir.
an aneurysm. So after that tease, Marinette goes to school to work on her term paper with Alia, but it turns out that she, along with the rest of the class, is in the library competing in...
Tryouts for the Paris Ultimate Mecha Strike 3 tournament!
Yeah. Thanks, Rose.
This is not the droid you're looking for, by the way. I didn't think this Iron Giant had the will to fight. And what is Bender doing here?
Bite my shiny metal
And I love how Adrian picks a black cat robot, and it's in no way suspicious okay, that's one of the few things that would draw the least suspicion. Okay, being real, this is a competition to see who will be Max Conte's partner because he's practically unbeatable.
This tournament is his whole life. He's been grinding all year to level up.
I want you to keep this in mind. Huh. Anyways, Marinette decides to try out to see if she can beat Max and be partners with Adrian. Not because she wanted to represent the school, no, she just wanted to be with her crush. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. But she isn't a noob, per se. She actually has had experience playing this game with her dad, even beating him on a few occasions. You could only imagine how this is going to go down. And short and to the point, she wins! And Max relinquishes his position in the tournament, leaving Hawkmoth a great opportunity to send in Akuma to make him his next minion.
Fly away, my little Akuma, and evilize him!
Yep, it's Marinette's fault again. But unlike the last times, you can't defend it. That hasn't stopped somebody from trying. Someone replied to one of my comments I made in another video that was sadly taken down, saying that it was due to Max being a sore loser when he was beaten by Marinette and not Adrian. Ha 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 ha! Max really wanted to be a part of that competition and practice day in and day out, beating students left and right just to get to that point, not just because he wanted to represent the school, but because it was his dream. Kim made this explicitly clear to Marinette in the beginning. Marinette decided to take part in the tryouts, completely ignoring Ollie's warning not to do so, and beat Max, destroying his chances of being a part of that competition, just to be with Adrian. I am open to defenses, but that one alone is the equivalent of going up to Max and screaming right in his face, "Loser alert!" Sorry, I needed to vent.
I should have been going to that tournament. I was the chosen one. I worked so hard for it. This is inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I had to make that joke.
Gamer, I am Hawkmoth. I'll help you win the tournament of your life. But in return, you must help me achieve my high score.
Absolutely, Hawkmoth.
So the Akuma possesses his glasses and he turns into, oh dear lord, what is that? Why are his glasses oversized? How are they even attached to his face without arms resting on his ears? Well, his ears are covered up! Why does his head make him look like an alien? And the most obvious question from this is, of course, why is his skin purple? Okay, appearance aside, he's actually a pretty powerful villain, especially with that floating pyramid vehicle. And now for the most predictable joke I could ever make in 3, 2, 1. And where's Marinette and Adrian during all of this?
Oh, sorry.
Don't even try to hide it! I got a test as a controller for a gun and I'm not afraid to use it! And while they're training, Marinette gives Adrian a lucky bracelet and Tom and Sabine occasionally check up on them, asking if Marinette and Adrian need anything to munch on, like cookies or croissants, but Marinette rejects them, without even letting Adrian having a pastry. You know, for somebody who thinks too much about Adrian, you're pretty inconsiderate. And yeah, this moment did lead to the creation of the Let Adrian Eat 2K16 hashtag that would be all over social media. But the thing about this is, when Tom and Sabine come up with a salmon and spinach pie, Adrian tells Marinette that a little snack wouldn't hurt, and she actually lets him eat. So why is it that this hashtag still existed after a long time? Is it because Marinette didn't let Adrian eat the cookies or croissants? Because let me tell you, a salmon and spinach pie, which is admittedly an acquired taste, seems to have a lot more to it than, you know, these two. You get what I'm saying? I guess this is just to point out how inconsiderate she is for the guy she supposedly loves. And if that's the case, then I have no reason to complain.
Also, remember this man. Believe me, he's going to be important.
So the gamer finds the two, here's an Adrianette moment, they split up, insert transformation sequence here, and Cat Noir saves Marinette.
And I'm just going to cut in to thank these three lovely people for explaining why they love Mary Chat. Seriously, you guys gave great reasons as to why you like this ship, or why others like this ship, and I'm pretty grateful for it.
I heard Miss Video Game Champ here really ticked off the final boss.
Well, it doesn't give him extra points to go transforming everyone.
So just because you embarrassed me, it doesn't justify me attacking you? That's it, I'm Konami coding you into oblivion. Play the clip.
Arch leap and do a barrel roll.
You got it, Peppy! What? So, insert transformation sequence here, the duo distract the gamer and tie his legs with Ladybug's yo-yo. And it only does so much.
Those Miraculouses are mine.
Okay, no offense to Ben Diskin, but why does Max's voice sound like Krusty the Clown?
Those Miraculouses are mine.
Hope you enjoyed that, kids, cause Krusty's out of here for the summer.
So they lead him to the stadium and throw their weapons at him, which is about as effective as throwing cheese at a UFO. Yeah! We get some advertisements for Zag, and then Cat Noir uses his cataclysm to destroy the robot.
Smackdown, Cat Noir!
Cat Noir style. Booyah!
And she's somehow not reminded of her dad for some reason. But Max uses the spawn point glitch to revive his robo-suit. Thankfully, Ladybug and Cat Noir have a Catbug robo-suit of their own. No, not that Catbug. And we get an awesome mech fight between the two. Seriously, this is just a joy to watch. Dare I say it's on par with Copycat. And yes, I just said that. And just when you think it couldn't get any more awesome... Yep, they're referencing Street Fighter now. And it's not just the Hadouken. They reference Zangief's spinning pile driver and Bison's Psycho Crusher, the Shoryuken, and the Hurricane Kick or Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. Could this be any more awesome? The answer is yes. Yes, it can. Soon Ladybug uses her lucky charm, and what does she summon this time?
Huh? Graffitis? Spray paint? Arts and crafts?
What? And she sprays the window, forces Max to come out, steals his glasses, and breaks them, releasing the Akuma. Insert status quo you've seen here, turning everything back to normal, and then fist bump.
Pound it!
Another day, another attack, another victory for the Miraculous Duo, and another defeat that's honestly more pathetic than dying from your own grenade. Seriously. So we cut to the tournament, and Marinette apologizes to Max, like she should, and hands him back the controller. But Adrian gives Marinette his controller, seeing as she's so much better than him. They enter the tournament and win, ending the episode. You know, I'm kinda glad that we got some closure to this episode, unlike Illustrator. So that was the gamer. How's it hold up? It was really good. Honestly, this was a pretty sweet episode. I loved all the tiny references to other video games, even if they were infrequent. The gamer was a fun, relatable villain, and the end mech fight was amazing. Being honest though, I really felt sorry for Max when Marinette beat him. It was pretty selfish of her, and I hope she learned her lesson. I hope. And with the strengths of a typical Miraculous Ladybug episode, you have one great thrill ride for any gaming enthusiast. I'd highly recommend this episode to anyone who hasn't seen it. Even if you're not into gaming, you'll at least find some enjoyment here. And again, I apologize to Max for what Marinette did to you. And I completely forgot to apologize to Chang Sifu in the last episode, so I'm sorry. Now, if you're wondering if there's ever going to be a Miraculous Ladybug video game, well, there is one on mobile devices. And it's a Temple Run clone. I honestly don't have much to say about this. It's still fun and addicting, not to mention pretty hard, but it's just Temple Run. I will say I do get a kick out of seeing Ladybug and Cat Noir getting hurt or falling to their death. Here's Adrian dabbing. I hope you enjoy it. If they ever decide to make a Miraculous Ladybug video game for home consoles, then I honestly want to see a hack and slash sort of game similar to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance mixed with Hyrule Warriors. Just don't do what Power Rangers Samurai did. That was boring. Anyways, next up is Animan. Until then, this is ASLB, and I've got nothing else to say other than have a great life, stay miraculous, make sure that Bubsy the Bobcat dies in a fire, and see ya. Just go to the credits.
Seriously? How could anyone spend so much time in front of a screen?
I know, as if.
Hypocrite!